Dear finance professionals and students, welcome to podcast of Fca Deepak Rao, a practicing chartered accountant. Daily news and updates for 19th September 2025. Dorf Ketal, a Mumbai-based specialty chemicals manufacturer, is in advanced talks to acquire Italmatch Chemicals SpA for $1.6 billion from Bain Capital. This acquisition aims to diversify Dorf Ketal's portfolio into water treatment, lubricants, and flame retardants. The deal, expected to finalize soon, marks a significant consolidation trend in the specialty chemicals industry. Sebi has exonerated Gautam Adani and other Adani group companies regarding Hindenburg Research's allegations of stock manipulation. The investigation, spanning from financial year 13 to financial year 21, found no evidence of fraudulent transactions or siphoning of funds. Sebi concluded that the transactions in question did not qualify as related party transactions, thus not violating listing agreements. Nvidia said on Thursday it would invest $5 billion in Intel, throwing its heft behind the struggling US chip maker just weeks after the White House engineered an extraordinary deal for the US government to take a massive stake in the company. The stake instantly will make Nvidia one of the Intel's largest shareholders, giving it roughly 4% or more of the company after new shares are issued to complete the deal. India's wealth creation is rapidly expanding beyond major metropolitan areas, though still concentrated in the top 10 states. While Mumbai, Delhi and Bengaluru lead, Tier 2 cities like Ahmedabad and Surat are emerging as millionaire hubs. Wealth management services are now targeting smaller towns driven by technology, financial growth and increased access to information. The Reserve Bank of India has issued fresh directions on the regulation of payment aggregators or PAs. The framework specifies detailed requirements covering authorization and capital norms, operational conduct of PA business, KYC and due diligence standards, and the use of escrow accounts. These measures are intended to ensure financial soundness, mitigate risks of fraud, and establish robust checks for customer data and transaction handling. A major focus of the directions is on the management of escrow accounts by payment aggregators. The RBI has laid down specific rules on the operation of such accounts, ensuring that customer funds are protected and settlement obligations are met promptly. Additionally, general directions have been prescribed to maintain transparency and accountability in fund flows. Fintech firms such as PhonePe, Paytm and Cred have pulled the plug on rent payment services through their apps. The service had been a popular choice among consumers to use credit cards in recent years. The move follows the Reserve Bank of India's stricter rules for payment aggregators and payment gateways issued on September 15th. The revised framework specifically prevents PAs from processing payments for businesses without a direct contractual arrangement. This rule effectively limits rent payments made through fintech platforms, as landlords are usually not registered merchants who have undergone the required KYC process with the app.
This podcast is sponsored by Sound of CA. We share because we care. Vande Mataram, Jai Hind.